welcome back to
This is Fun Squad Travel.
In case you're new here, I'm Isabella.
And I'm Emily. Today we are going to share how we spent 5 days in Los Angeles and offer some tips to make your trip more enjoyable.
This was our very first international trip from Australia, which we were really excited about.
We hope you enjoyed this video and please comment below if you have any other tips to share.
Before we get started, please don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel. This will really help us grow and support in creating more videos.
Also drop us a comment below. We love hearing from you all.
We hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Day 1. Travel day, 14-hour flight from Sydney to LAX. We flew with American Airlines on the Boeing 777-300ER and we purchased our tickets from Flight Centre. This was our very first time in a plane and the flight attendants were very nice.
When we arrived, we checked into our hotel. We stayed at the Los Angeles Airport Marriott. We chose this hotel as it's centrally located to all attractions that we're going to throughout LAX. We booked our hotel through Expedia. The room was really clean and lots of space to fit our luggages and comfortable for a family of 4. On-site offerings at the hotel included mini golf, pool, on-site gym, laundry service and Starbucks.
We then picked up the hire car. This was just down the road to our hotel, Thrifty Car Rental on Airport Boulevard. We booked the car hire through Expedia, which made it really easy to manage all our bookings through the app. Upon return, we did fill up the fuel, however Thrifty decided to still charge a $100 fee, which we were not happy with. We highly recommended having a hire car to get around. This made sightseeing so much easier. It took a day for our dad to adjust driving on the other side of the road. An international driver's license is preferred, but we were never asked for it during the entire trip. We purchased this through NRMA in Australia for about $60, but we can get away with just using the Australian driver's license.
Our next stop was Venice Beach Boardwalk. We did valet parking because we didn't know any better, which was about $50 USD. We would recommend using the local parking, which will be much cheaper. We fell for the trap as there were people advising parking is full, which was not the case. The ice cream was extremely nice though. We spent approximately an hour and a half exploring Venice Beach.
Next, we drove to Santa Monica Pier, which was close to Venice Beach. We walked the entire pier and explored the stores. Parking was easy on site and plenty available. We had a great time in the arcade. We purchased game passes, played ice hockey, and a few video games. We didn't go on any roller coasters there as we had just landed and were jet lagged.
We ended day 1 trying In-N-Out Burger. This was a bucket list item for us and we weren't disappointed at all with it. We went to In-N-Out near the airport and parking was full. The drive-thru was fairly quick though. We would prefer to eat it there because the burgers got a little bit cold by the time we brought them back to the hotel, but it was still good. Day 2. Warner Bros. Studio Tour in Hollywood. We spent half a day here as there was a lot to see. We purchased our tickets directly from the website well in advance. Tickets cost $282 USD, which is approximately $550 Australian. We visited on a Sunday and planned to purchase parking on the day, however this was free. Bonus! The tour took about 3 hours and they provided great details on how the movies and shows were made. We spent approximately 2 hours exploring the different parts, including the Friends, Big Bang Theory and Harry Potter exhibits.
Hollywood Boulevard. We spent approximately 1 hour to walk the strip and see the stars. There were some nice souvenir stores. We parked at SP Plus parking, which was perfect and really well priced. We had lunch at Hard Rock Cafe, which was really nice.
Griffith Observatory. We arrived in the late afternoon and got to see the amazing LA city landscape. Parking was limited and we were lucky enough to find a spot. There is parking meters on site and you can pay for set times. Be sure to plan the trip in advance as it is a single lane road driving up to Griffith Observatory. There was an event on when we visited and we were stuck in traffic for about 2 hours. Check the website in advance for any events before visiting. You can book to explore inside Griffith Observatory. We opted to not do that as we knew we would be arriving late in the evening. Bookings can be made from the website. We got to explore around the observatory as well as the top deck, which offers some amazing views of the Hollywood sign and LA.
Day 3. 4th day at Disneyland Park. We purchased our tickets directly from the website. This cost us approximately 1,000 Australian dollars. We pre-purchased parking. There was queues to get into the parking lot. We would recommend pre-purchasing to save yourself some time. You would need to pass through security before boarding the bus that takes you to the entry gates. Security was fairly strict and questioned us on some of our camera gear. We were told selfie sticks are not permitted in the park. Check on the website to ensure that you're not carrying prohibited items. We got there fairly early on a weekday, Monday, which was a bonus as the queues were not as bad as some reported. Food is a little pricey in the park, but this is expected. We highly recommend downloading the Disneyland app. This has an interactive map which we found really useful for navigating the park.
We chose not to stick around for the fireworks as the drive back to the hotel was about 45 minutes and it was a very long day. We ended our evening walking through downtown Disney to get to the car park. The bus services were not operating in the evening. It was about a 20-minute walk to our car from the Disney gates. The walk was through downtown Disney and we got to explore all the stores. There were some nice Lego displays which are a must-see. If we visit again, we would look at maybe staying in one of the hotels within walking distance to the park. Day 4. Lake Hollywood Park. Best location to see the Hollywood sign. There was only 15 minutes of parking on the street. The drive down was a single lane and we were stuck in traffic as the streets were very tight and people kept stopping to take photos.
The Grove. We spent about half a day at the Grove exploring the stores and the farmers market. There was paid parking available on site. The farmers market had some amazing food. The donuts were really nice and so was the ice cream. Note that some stores do not allow filming, so we were not able to capture some experiences. We were not allowed to film in the Nike, Sephora, and Barnes & Noble stores. Day 5. 4th day at Universal Studios Hollywood. We purchased our tickets directly from the website. Cost of tickets was about 1,000 Australian dollars for 4 of us. We opted to purchase the early access to Super Nintendo World. We highly recommend this. This allowed us to enter the park an hour early to explore Super Nintendo World. With the early access, we had minimal wait time to experience the Super Mario ride, which was normally 3-hour wait. We highly recommend purchasing a power-up band for Super Nintendo World. This lets you interact with all the attractions and earn points. We purchased our power-up band from the Super Nintendo store near the entrance for $49 USD each. You will need to pair the power-up band to Universal Studios app. This lets you track your points. Super Nintendo World is a must-see. Parking was available on the grounds. Cost of parking depends on how far you want to park from the entrance. We opt for the mid-range parking, which took about 10 minutes to walk to the entrance gates. We also did the studio tour fairly early to avoid the normal wait times. This was highly recommended. Luckily, we went on the Jurassic World ride early in the day as we were in the front row and got completely soaked from the water. We would highly recommend you bring a poncho before jumping on this ride. A lot of the rides were 3D simulators. If you easily got motion sickness, you may want to consider what rides to jump on.
Universal City Walk. This is a free entry and a must-see to end the day. There is plenty of stores and food places at City Walk. We ate at Universal Studios just before leaving. If we were to go again, we would hold off and eat at City Walk. It took us an hour and a half to explore the City Walk. We visited in mid-September and it got really cold as the sun set. We'd recommend bringing warm clothes for the evening. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and stay tuned for our other videos.
Also, leave us a comment down below. We would love to hear from you.
Bye!